Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudoku and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a puzzle genre called blind spot puzzle. So it's a really new genre type that I've come across. Not a new, it's an old one, but I have not seen this kind of puzzle genre before. I might have seen it for once maybe, but I don't remember that actually. So we'll be solving a really new kind of genre which is called blind spot puzzle, and we'll be solving two puzzles today. So one will be the easy puzzle and the second one will be the medium one. So both of these puzzles are constructed by Bram Delat. So I really thank the author for giving us an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. So both of his puzzles were taken from his blog. So I'll add the link in the description below for the blog page, as well as the link of the online interface of the puzzles that we are solving today, right? So this puzzle actually comes into the number placement puzzle category, but of course we are not placing numbers here, we are placing arrows, but still it counts as a placement of numbers, right? So with that we'll start solving this puzzle. Before going to the puzzle, I would highly recommend you to subscribe to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on daily basis. If at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it, right? And now coming on to this puzzle, so as according to the rules, we need to place arrows in the grid, right? So there will be exactly 4 arrows in each row and column, and the arrows, all the 4 arrows will have to be in the different directions. So there are 4 directions, right? Left, right, up and down, right? So this is left here, this is up, this is right, and this is down. You have to place these 4 arrows in the grid in such a way that each row and column has exactly those 4 arrows directed, as I already said, and no 2 arrows or maybe none of the arrows can point to another arrow. So for example, if you have you have an arrow here and you have another arrow here, this one, so this arrow is pointing towards this arrow. So in this grid you cannot have such instance, no arrow can point to another arrow, and there are some edges given, there are some walls given. So if an arrow points towards the wall, it doesn't point to the arrow behind the wall, right? So for example, I have an arrow here and maybe I have an arrow here. So this arrow isn't pointing to this arrow because you have a wall in between. So right, so the no arrow points at another arrow, but black walls block the view of an arrow, right? So in this case this is possible, right? So this arrow is pointing downwards, but it isn't pointing toward this arrow because you have a wall in between, right? But you cannot have this case here, right? This arrow is pointing towards this arrow and there is no wall in between, right? So very simple rules, but a really different kind of genre here, and I would highly recommend you to try the puzzle yourself before seeing the video. It will really be a fun one, and do let me know about your timings for both the puzzles, medium and easy puzzle. We would really love to see our audience, our viewers time, and do let me know if you there is one more harder puzzle from the blog, Bram Delat blog. So I'll add the link in the description below. I would highly recommend you to try the harder puzzle as well, and let me know your times too, right? You can write the times in the comment below and we'll surely look into it. Thanks. And now coming on to this puzzle, so I have already briefed you with the rules. You have to place 4 arrows in the grid. The directions are up, down, left and right, once in each row and column. No arrow points at another arrow, and black walls block the view of an arrow. Now with that we can start solving this puzzle. So this should be an easy puzzle here. We can see that whenever you have such cases, the left arrow will have to be in one of these 2 cells, because you know that you need to have 4 arrows in this row, right? So if you have a left arrow here, both of these will have to be without the arrows, right? You cannot have arrows here in both of these cells, right? And what happens here is that there are only 3 arrows remaining now, so which means that this won't be an arrow, right? So left arrow would have to be in one of these 2 cells, right? And which means right arrow would have to be in one of these 2 cells, sorry, and this would have to be right arrow here, right? Up and down can be anywhere, but left arrow will have to be in one of these two cells and right arrow will have to be in one of these two cells. So if the left arrow is in the second cell, right arrow would have to be in the last cell, because there will be only one cell that will be blank in each row and column. So you will have to place only 4 arrows, and you have 5 cells n by n, right? 5 into 5, and which means that one cell will have to be blank in each row and column. The same way it works here. The upper arrow will have to be in one of these two cells and the lower arrow will have to be in one of these two cells. Now if you see here, that's a really excellent start to this puzzle. You cannot have the upper arrow here. If you have the upper arrow here, what happens is that the left arrow in this row will have to be somewhere here, and that will point to the upper arrow. So which means that this arrow, upper arrow, will have to be here. And now this cell will have to be blank, because you already have an upper arrow and there cannot be any more arrows pointing towards this cell, or maybe this arrow cannot point to any of the arrows here, and which means that there won't be any arrow here, and you'll have to have an arrow here, right? And you already have the blank cell here, which means that both of these cells will have to be arrow in the last cell itself. This would have to be this cell and this would have to be this, right? Very nice logic. And with that, let us see here. Okay, the upper arrow can be in one of these two cells, right? The upper arrow here can be in one of these two cells. So you can have an arrow here as well, that is still possible. The lower arrow will have to be in one of these two cells, right? This will have to be the lower arrow. Okay, so lower arrow, you already have a lower arrow here, and which means that this cell cannot have the lower arrow, and which means that this cell would have to be the lower arrow, and you cannot have anything here. Wow, that is excellent. And all of these will have to be arrow, and which means that upper arrow will have to be here. And oh, sorry. Oh, I am extremely sorry. Upper arrow can still be here. So there are 3 places that an upper arrow can be. You can have in these 3 cells, right? You can have the upper arrow here, you can have it here as well and here as well. But the lower arrow can still be here and here. There are 2 places the lower arrow can be. You can have in this place as well, and that gives you an upper arrow here or here, and you can have a lower arrow here as well. That will give you the upper arrow here. Okay, so anything is possible here. And but as you can see here, you cannot have the upper arrow here, so upper arrow can be here or here. And if you have an upper arrow here, this cell would have to be the lower arrow and this would have to be the left and right. That is possible. If you have the upper arrow here, the lower arrow will have to be here, and this can be left and right. Okay, that's excellent. It's still possible. So let me mark that with the other color here. Upper arrow can still be here or here, and in this as well, upper arrow can still be here or here. And for the same 2 columns, lower arrow can be here or here, and in this column as well, it has to be either here or here. That's nice. And which means that, in this column, lower arrow will have to be in either one of these 2 cells and in these 2 cells, right? And none of these cells can have the lower arrow. None of these cells can have the lower arrow. These cells also cannot have the lower arrow. This cell cannot have the lower arrow, which means this cell would have to be the lower arrow. And in this column, this cell would have to be the lower arrow. That's excellent. This kind of an X-ring in a Sudoku, right? So lower arrow in this cell would have to be this cell in this column, and in this column it would have to be this cell, right? And left and right? You cannot have a right here. Right would have to be in one of these 2 cells. Okay. Same way for the upper arrow. Upper arrow cannot be here. Cannot be here. cannot be here as well, because then both of these cells will have to be eliminated. So upper arrow in this column have to be here. That's nice. So upper arrow will have to be here, and that gives you a cross here. So that is excellent. That gives you a cross here. This would be arrow. All of these would be arrows, and this one would have to be left one, a left arrow here, and okay, left and right. So this cannot be left. If this is left, this would have to be right. Not possible. Okay, so this cannot be okay, this cannot be left. If this is left, okay, that's a really good logic. If you see second row, even the easy puzzle seems to be a tough one, right? But because if it is a new genre, right? It's a really new genre, so even the easy puzzles would really be sometimes tough, right? So as I can see, you cannot have the left arrow here, because there is no way you can place the right arrow here. The right arrow will point towards the arrow here, this arrow, right? So not possible. So left arrow cannot be here, cannot be here. So left arrow would have to be here, right? So this is an arrow here. You cannot have an up arrow here now, because of, okay, we already deduced that up arrows will have to be in one of these two cells and in these two cells, and of course up arrow cannot be here now. So which means that up arrow will have to be here. The arrow pointing up will have to be here, arrow pointing down will have to be here, arrow pointing up will have to be here, and this would have to be a non-arrow cell. All of these will have to be arrow cells, left and right, right? So this would have to be the right arrow, this would have to be the left arrow, okay, and this would have to be the, sorry, this would have to be the right arrow, this would have to be the left arrow, because you already have a left arrow here. And if this is a left arrow here, right arrow cannot be here, it would have to be here, sorry, right arrow would have to be here. And you need the bottom arrow now. Bottom arrow cannot be here, so bottom arrow would have to be here, and that gives you an arrow here and neither here. And this cell would have to be the upper arrow, and this cell would have to be the right arrow, right? And if you see now, we have completed this puzzle, and this puzzle, if you see now, there is no such arrow that is pointing to another arrow. It will surely be blocked by a wall in between, right? And what an excellent puzzle this was. A very difficult one, because finding the x-wing of upper arrows and the lower arrows was a really good one to find. I really enjoyed that. And now we'll go on with the next puzzle here, a medium puzzle. We already have two arrows placed here, and that can directly actually mark these two cells as non-arrow cells, because this is already pointing here, and this is also a non-arrow cell. Okay, that's nice. You cannot have the lower arrow here, you can have the upper arrow. This one should be a really good one, because okay, if you see this row here, left arrow cannot be in any of these cells, so left arrow will have to be in one of these two cells. Okay, that's nice. There is an excellent logic here. Whenever you have such case that one of the arrows is pointing towards the edge of the grid, right, just first two cells from the edge of the grid, that will surely give you one logic, that the last cell towards the edge cannot have any other arrow except the one here. So this cell will either be a blank cell or the arrow pointing towards the left. There can never be any other arrow here, because now if you see this row, left arrow cannot be in any of these three cells, left arrow will have to be in one of these two cells, right? If you have any other arrow here, left arrow will have to be in the second cell, and it will point to an arrow. So the first cell from that direction, from that edge, will always have to be either the blank cell or the arrow that we have already placed in between those two cells. That's an excellent piece of logic actually. And okay, so we have done till this. Let's see what else. This medium puzzle also seems to be a really good one. Sorry, I got a call. That's too bad. Okay, and this cell cannot have a left arrow, cannot have a right arrow. It can have a bottom arrow, or okay, it can have a bottom arrow or the upper arrow. Okay, nothing from that actually. No, nothing from this. There has to be something we are missing here. Maybe at the start itself there has to be something. You cannot have an upper arrow here, so upper arrow will have to be in one of these two cells. Upper arrow cannot be in these two cells. Okay, no. Okay, so if you see here, left arrow in these this column can only be in these two cells. No. Okay, yeah, left arrow in this column can never be here because you'll have three cells eliminated. It cannot be here because you'll still have three cells eliminated, and it cannot be here because you'll have pointing towards an arrow. So left arrow in this column will have to be in one of these two cells. And oh, that's an excellent piece. Okay, in this column, upper arrow can never be in these three cells, right? Because it will point to an arrow. It cannot be here, so upper arrow will have to be here. That's nice. So this will have to be an upper arrow here, and which means that in this row, upper arrow cannot be in any of these four cells, because if there is an upper arrow here, it will point to an arrow here. Same way for this cell, and both of the upper arrows are here, so both the upper arrows cannot be here. So upper arrow will have to be in one of these two cells, right? Okay, and which means that you can have the upper arrow here. Okay, which means that this column cannot have upper arrow in these two cells, cannot have in any of these three cells, because that will point another arrow here. So this will have to be an upper arrow. That's nice. So you'll have the lower and the left here somewhere. And if you see now, right arrow in this column, in this row, cannot be in any of these two cells. So right arrow will have to be somewhere in these two cells, right? A really difficult one. The notation itself seems to be very difficult here, but I think so we'll be able to do it. As I already said, one of the logics here, when you have arrow pointing towards the edge of the grid, only two cells possible. So the last cell can never be any other arrow except the one that we have marked, right? So which means that now I can see that left arrow in this column cannot be here, cannot be here, because that will point to the upper arrow here. So if you have a left arrow here, this cell would have to be the upper arrow, and then you will have a arrow pointing towards the other arrow. You can have here, you can have here, you cannot have here, because that will again have an arrow, and both of these arrows will pointing towards each other, and you cannot have here as well. And which means that, excellent piece of logic guys, left arrow in this column will have to be in these two cells, and that again gives you an x-wing of arrows. X-wing is not only possible in Sudokus, but it is also possible in puzzles, and that has been proved by Bramdale. What an excellent piece of logic here. And which means that, okay, left arrow cannot be in any of these two cells. No, that is not helping us. Oh wow, if you see this cell cannot be anything. That's excellent piece of logic here. You cannot have the right arrow, you cannot have the left arrow because there is left arrow in one of these two cells. You cannot have the upper arrow, and you cannot have the lower arrow because one of the left arrows will have to be in one of these two cells. So this cell cannot be anything, and that gives you an excellent piece of logic here. Wow guys, what an excellent puzzle. I would surely rate this an hard puzzle, not a medium one. Of course, because I am new to this genre, and this is a really an excellent piece of logic. If you see this column, where can you have a left arrow? You cannot have here. You cannot have in any of these two cells because you have an x-wing of left arrow. You cannot have here because both of these cells will have to be eliminated, and then you'll have only 3 cells remaining in that row. So left arrow in this column will have to be here, and that gives you a bottom arrow here. That eliminates this cell, and all of the other cells will have to be the arrow cells. Okay. This cannot be the upper arrow, cannot be the left arrow, can be the right or bottom. Of course, it cannot be the bottom arrow because you'll have both of these cells are eliminated, so it will have to be the left arrow. So it would have to be the left arrow. So upper arrow cannot be here. Lower arrow is still possible. Okay. What about the lower arrow? Lower arrow can be in any of these two cells, right? Lower arrow cannot be here. Lower arrow can be here or here. So you have the upper, right, left or lower. Left is still possible here. Can a lower arrow be here? So if you have a lower arrow here, both of these will be gone, and you have the, oh, where can you have a right arrow in this column? You cannot have a right arrow here. That will point to these two arrows will point to each other. You cannot have the right arrow here because it will point to this arrow. Right arrow will have to be in one of these two cells, right? And which means that this cell cannot be a lower arrow. It cannot be the upper, it cannot be the right, it cannot be the lower, it will have to be the left. And that gives you a left arrow here, and which gives you an upper and lower arrow in these two cells. It can be anywhere. Yeah, it can be anywhere. And which means that this right arrow will eliminate arrow from this cell, and this will have to be a non-arrow cell, sorry. And that gives you that the right arrow will have to be here. So we already discussed that right arrow will have to be in one of these two cells. So this is the right arrow, and now you need the upper and the lower, upper and the left, sorry, left arrow, I'm sorry, left arrow. Now you need the upper and the right arrow. Upper arrow cannot be here. Upper arrow can be in one of these two cells, and right arrow can be in one of these two cells. So you cannot have a right arrow here, so which means this cell would have to be the right arrow. This cell would have to be the right arrow, this cell would have to be the upper arrow, and which means that this cell would have to be the right arrow again, and you have the lower arrow needed. Okay, you already have 2 blank cells here, so all of these will have to be arrows, and which means that if this is the arrow cell, then this will have to be the right arrow only. There cannot be any other case here. Now you need lower and the left. This cannot be the left, so this would have to be the left, sorry, and this would have to be the lower. that eliminates this cell. You need the lower arrow here as well. Okay, you need the lower and the right arrow. Right arrow cannot be here, right arrow cannot be here, because you will need the lower arrow somewhere. So right arrow will have to be this cell, and that gives you a lower arrow here. Wow, this is cross, which means both of these are arrow cells, and you need the upper and the lower arrow. Upper, it cannot be here, lower also cannot be here, so this is a cross, which means that this would have to be the upper arrow, and this would have to be the lower arrow, and that gives you this as the upper arrow. And you need the lower and the right arrow. This cannot be the lower arrow, so this would have to be the right arrow, and this would have to be the lower arrow. That gives you this as the lower arrow, and this is gone. And so which means that this would have to be the right arrow. Wow, what an excellent piece of puzzle this was. Excellent construction, guys. I am really fascinated by how actually the author would have created this puzzle, constructed this puzzle. What an excellent piece of logic both the puzzles had, and I am sure that this was really a fun puzzle for all of you guys. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. Now if you see the grid, none of the arrows are pointing to any other arrow, and they will surely be blocked by a wall in between, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.